What's going on, MetaFam? We are back for another action-packed video, so let's get into it, and here we go. All right, so Rare DD here on Twitter says, I see a lot of effort going into either convincing us that NextBridge is at fault or that we don't know how settlement works. And all we have NextBridge shares. They never say anything about release the blue sheets, though. The one can act that can prove their case. MMTLP FINRA. And here you can see 153 days since the MMTLP U3 halt. And coming up here is the FINRA annual conference, which is going to be May 16th through the 18th in Washington, D.C. And it is currently 5 days until the FINRA conference, hashtag FINRA fraud. So, yeah, people out there want to say what they want. And all they got to do is just release the blue sheets and prove us wrong. If we're wrong, we see the blue sheets. They can prove they were not altered, not doctored up, and, not screwed up with, and they are the original blue sheets. Hey, we're wrong. We'll apologize. We'll walk away with our head tucked between our, legs and say, hey, we were wrong. But just prove us wrong. That's all we want. Give us the blue sheets. Why are they fighting so much to release the blue sheets? Give a better explanation of why the U3 halt was literally on there. Yesterday's video was showing the level 2 trading data was going to show it would have hit $4,000 a share, and that baby would have traded old Naturel. All right, this here is some real exciting news. We got to give a huge shout out again to Jennifer over here on Twitter. She tagged me in this, so thank you, Jennifer, again, for getting another response from Mr. Clifton from NextBridge. So, we got this tweet out here, fantastic work by Jennifer, and there's a PR coming soon, guys. That's right. So, let's get into this here. This email is from Clifton to Jennifer. Says, that's interesting. Okay, thank you. He said, I talked to Jason yesterday and said I strongly desire to have some more responses to FAQ to publish this week. He said he's going to work on it. Since there were so many questions submitted and many of them overlap, he's going to try to distill them into themes such that we may, for example, provide one response which addresses multiple questions. Hope that makes sense. That's fantastic. That, they are working hard on getting these answered. And he gave a little reason of why it could be taking a little bit of time. And, they got to take their time with this. I think she said it took her all weekend to prepare the document over. I think it was like 5+ pages of questions. So they do want to make sure they get them, answered correctly. And maybe certain questions they can answer and certain ones they maybe can't answer. And they had to check with legal on what they can and can't answer. So that could be what's going on here. But this next part is real exciting. Also, I think you'll be seeing a press release or two in the coming weeks, which will help folks understand some of what we've been working on behind the scenes with respect to the oil and gas business. Now, this part here got me real excited, guys. This bottom little part here got me real excited because I get it. Trust me, I'm with you. We were screwed over by the stock market. We were screwed over by the FINRA. We were screwed over by the SEC. We were screwed over by our stock market system. I get it. But why did we originally buy into MMTLP? Because of the oil and gas assets that is attached to that. There was always hopes of a potential short squeeze. But at the end of the day, if the short squeeze never happened, we always had the Oro Grande project to fall on. And that is what we were also excited about, because if the short squeeze never hit prices that we were expecting, we wasn't going to sell to begin with. Because, the evaluation could be anywhere from 29 to 46 was the original. And with the natural gas on the land, it could be anywhere up to $80 as a potential dividend. We all could be right or wrong on that, but time will tell. But it's exciting here that Clifton here says, and this is something that really taken mind here. He says, I think you'll be seeing a press release or two. That is the key part there, guys. A press release or two. So we might not just be getting one press release, but we may be getting a second press release. So that is really exciting to get, and this is great if we could get everyone excited about the oil and gas assets that is attached to the Oro Grande, which is the MMTLP/our CUSIP number, and people start to really, we've been down in the dumps. Our money's been locked up for 153 days. And, you know, if this baby would open back up or some kind of offer comes through, someone could be enticed to maybe sell at a cheaper price. And if you do, hey, that's on you. It's your shares. You do what you wish. But if there's proof out there of, you know, the facts behind this Oro Grande project, and you're starting to see like, wow, they're really developing. There's really this much, you know, oil and gas on there that has been speculated to be there, and they get really positive PR out there. You may be like, I'm not selling this at 10. This baby could be worth up to $80. I'm not selling at 20. So them getting us positive reassurance about what is attached to this could just be, in a sense, devastating to the shorts, because they could be like, oh, we could open this up. We can get them to sell at 10, 20, 30. Because we haven't heard anything from NextBridge about what's been going on. But this PR could be the game changer. So I'm really hoping that that is exactly what this could be. All right, moving forward here. Tony Market Moves, our buddy here, did an excellent video. And it's titled Prison Time or Buy Back the Counterfeit Shares You Sold. This here is a fantastic video. If you have not watched it, I highly suggest to go watch it. And I retweeted it and said, I agree 100%. Tony, so what would you rather have, guys? Do you want us to settle cheap? All right, we want to see people go to prison. Or you buy back every single counterfeit share. That's right. You don't want to go to prison? You don't want to go to jail? Then you buy back every single share at whatever cost it takes. That's right. Whatever it takes to buy them all back and get it down to the allotted amount of shares that's supposed to be there, that's what you need to do. Tony's video really breaks it down great. Now, our buddy Gandalf here, he says, MMTLP, I keep hearing over and over again concerns of settlement. Let me put it bluntly. How much is your freedom worth? That's right. Here is from Cornell Law School, and we're going to zoom in on this. And it says 18 U.S. Code 471, obligations of securities of the United States. Whoever with intent to defraud, falsely makes, forges, counterfeits, or alters any obligation or any other security of the United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. That is what we're getting at. So, you want us to take a cheap settlement? I'm good with taking a cheap settlement, but you need to go to prison for 20 years. All the bad actors, every single one of them that is in there, all need to go to prison for 20 years. And that's what Tony preaches in his video and speaks with passion about. That's how we feel about it. Yeah, we'll take a cheap settlement, but we want every damn one of them to go to prison for 20 years. That is exactly what we want. Woo, gets me fired up. All right, our buddy Drew here at Free Commercials, getting some awesome stuff here done. So we got Patrick Bet David. This gentleman has over he has 478,000 followers here on Twitter. And he says, who would you like to see on PBD Podcast next? So it's a podcast. And Drew here says, I'd like to have John Berta on to discuss the situation surrounding MMTLP and how naked shorting on Wall Street is robbing the investing public of their 401k, IRAs, and pensions. For more info, read this, and he has the article link here of his just pasted here. Guaranteed this gets the most likes and retweets. And as of the recording of this, guys, look at this. 617 likes, 477 retweets. So yeah, I would bet this is the most liked and retweeted post on there. That would be fantastic if we get John Berta on this gentleman's podcast to get our story out there to a whole nother group of audience. And those people are going to realize how screwed up our situation is. And maybe there's people out there who can help us from that community as well. So, guys, that is all I got for you in today's video. Stay positive, and remember, only trust yourself. Only do what is best for you. Don't listen to anyone else. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anyone. Do what is best for you. That's what I'm here for, just to provide the information out here. And if trading ever comes out, or if a settlement offer comes out, or negotiations come out, you do what's best for you at the end of the day. Don't listen to what anyone else is going to tell you. That is all I got for you in today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace.